What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the warm bath experience.
Hey, you everything. Hey, you everything. Hey, you everything. Hey, you everything. Yo, you everything. Hey, you everything. Only one girl I can wedding ring. Go crazy. Hey, you everything. Blind. You everything.
Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. I know my channel is long overdue because I was supposed to start this channel a long time ago, but you know, it's just been a lot of things going on in your girl's life, and my channel got pushed back for a very long time now. But here I am, and I'm here with the tea, you feel me? So it's a lot of things to unpack, a lot of things to talk about. So go ahead and subscribe so you can keep up to date with the juicy tea, because it's some juicy tea, you know. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like the video before I even get into the video, and turn your post notifications on so you don't miss out on none of the tea. You don't know. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Like, it's gonna be clutch over here. Okay, so in today's video, basically, I'll be talking about my locks. A lot of people on my IG has been asking about my loc journey, and I just want to talk about that today for the first video, so we could get a little bit acquainted, you know, me and you, we could get a little bit, you know, familiar with each other. And probably in the next video I'm gonna do a Q&A about myself. I don't know yet, let's see, but just know, enough juicy things, not joke. I did post a question and answer thing on my Instagram, and some people sent me some questions, so I'm basically gonna answer some of those questions about my locks. By the way, I've been locked for 2 years this month. So I've been locked for 2 years this month, and that wasn't a question, but how come nobody never asked a question then? 2 years this month. Alright, so let's get into it. How often do you retwist? I don't retwist often. I retwist basically when I feel like, probably if I gotta go somewhere, or like when I feel like it's like time to retwist. I don't know. I don't retwist often. Sometimes I go out 6 months without retwist. Like the last time I retwisted before this time was probably 6 months ago, and I retwisted my hair this month because it was my birthday, and I did look kind of shabby, so I was like, you know, let me get my hair done, because I haven't retwisted in so long. But I don't retwist often, so most of the time I'm just like living my best life, you feel me? My best life. How do you maintain your locks? I maintain my locks by not doing anything to them. I just wash them, dry them, oil them sometimes. Just make sure my hair is clean and healthy, and so as you can see, it's clean and healthy. Alright, so I don't do much maintenance on them. You caught me at a good time, pretty much. Yeah. This hairstyle, one of the best hairstyle I could ever give myself, because it's low maintenance in my opinion. I don't really have to worry too much about getting my hair done, and I'm very comfortable with that. Can you retwist and style your own locks? No, I cannot retwist my own locks because I can't see in the back, and even if I use a mirror, it will still be hard for me because my vision is not too, you know, it's not 2020. So to look in the mirror and do it, it's kind of hard for me. So that's something I don't really try to bother myself with doing, because like I said, I'm very comfortable with wearing my hair in its most natural state, then, to be precise. Like I'm comfortable with wearing it if it's grown out. I mean, like if it has a lot of new growth, you feel me? So I'm not really too phased about getting it retwisted or doing it my own hair. I'm kind of good off that. Okay, so this question said, how do you get past the ugly phase? Let's be real here. What ugly phase? I never had an ugly phase in my life. Ain't no ugly phase though. For those who really feel like there's an ugly phase, there was really not an ugly phase. It was a phase where you just kind of get impatient, like you want your hair to lock up, because basically they start to unravel and stuff, and you're like, it feels like you're not really having progress. But it was not really an ugly phase. I'm gonna put pictures at the end of the video. I'm trying to go through the questions quick so I can put pictures. I don't really want the video to be too long and drawn out, you feel me? So what me I try to say is that I didn't really think I had an ugly phase. The hair when it's budding, it's very frizzy and stuff, but it's just like a part of the experience that I embraced, because that kind of made me just see my beauty even through the ugly phase. You get what I'm saying? So even though my hair wasn't at the standard that everybody, like that America set, you feel me, or that people set, like the beauty standard for what hair should be, even though it wasn't that, I still felt beautiful. You feel me? So to me, that I didn't really have that ugly phase that people talk about. Yeah, did growing your locks affect your work and social life? No, not at all. My locks did not affect my work or social life. In fact, when I started locking up, it was November 2020, and I had just, I'm lying, November 2019. And when I started locking up that winter, I was transitioning to, but yes, for true, it did kind of affect my work life, because me did then I one job with the people that did racist. That I want a whole new saga. That I want a whole different saga. But when I man used to work with, it said something to me with the kind of racist about my locks, but me never give up. Me never care. I care about it. Just look funny man, shake my head. But that I want a whole new saga. I'm gonna talk about that too. But when I ended up leaving that job, and I went to another company in the new year, and in fact it was so many black people working there that another girl ended up locking her hair that I was working with. And it was awesome, because even people at the job that used to wear wigs and stuff, I seen them take their wigs off. People started wearing out their natural hair and stuff at the job. So I feel like at that job it didn't, but when you work with the white people when you work with the white people why for that? That's how I want a whole new saga. I want a whole different saga, but not really. In one place, yes. In the other, no. It was actually a great experience. When I started working at this company, the specific company, it was actually quite empowering and uplifting, because I've seen so many changes around me with women of color. Like a lot of people ditched the wig. One person actually converted and started locking up. So I really loved that experience. Did you use any products to stimulate growth? When I first started locking, probably about 6 months in, I was using rice water. So basically I put rice in a thing, like a bottle, and I put water in it, and I let it soak, and then I put like essential oils, because that rice water can't stink. So but I did do that for a little bit. I'm gonna start doing that again actually. And I use like light oils, like I was using castor oil for a while, but castor oil is quite heavy, so I used it probably like once a week. Castor oil is good for hair growth. Which else oil I did use? Which else oil I did use? I remember right now. I think we did use wild growth too, but I didn't really put a lot of oils, because what happens is the hair, it gets too much buildup, and because I don't really I don't wash my hair every 2 weeks. I just oil probably like once or twice a week, and then I put the satin cap. And these locks, they suck, like they absorb oil a lot. So oh yeah, I did have that question. So how long have you been growing your locks? 2 years, approximately 2 years this month, which is November. Is your scalp come like, oh, all right, is your scalp really sensitive when you're retwisting? No, it's not. The girl that does my locks, she a real OG, by the way. She do my hair. Like, she's always been doing my hair for a while now, from ever since I started locking up, and she doesn't handle my head rough. So no, I don't think so. What they use to ease the itch of new locks, it didn't itch. I just never had itchy scalp. Can you show us a natural style to just do on the go? Yeah, this. Just even if I didn't have this retwist, I usually just do this. I'm gonna put pictures. I usually just put this up and leave the back down. That's my go-to natural style. Or I just leave them just hanging. The less tension on my head, the better for me. If my head, I don't want to feel like my head is, you know, oh, when you put on one wig and your head a beat you, I don't like that feeling there. That's why I'm ditch wig and everything there. I don't like feel my head a squeeze me. I don't like how to top my head top. So the least I can do to my hair, the better for me. The least I can do to my hair is the better for me. Do you trim the ends? Do you plan to keep the blonde tips in? No, I don't trim the ends. The ends, I've never trimmed my hair since I've been growing them out. So basically, the blonde tips now it's only on some of my locks, as you can see, because I was kind of scared to bleach my hair. So I was like, let me try it on some of them, and it turned out looking so lit, because like, who else is to do this? Which else girl do this? I'm nice as someone going. Yeah, can I just say, you know, everybody always bleach their whole head, or they bleach the whole tips, or you know, but I was like, I'm kind of scared. I wanted a little splash of color, but I was like, I'm kind of scared. So I put it on some of them, and it turned out so lit. Yeah, so basically that's a color, that's the story behind the color. All right, anyways, I'm just gonna show like a 360 of the babies, the style. Basically, that's what the style looks like. I dropped the phone. And yeah, pretty much that's it. I love having locks. I love the convenience of it. I love how beautiful they are, and I've always wanted to have them, and I'm very happy with them. So it's so empowering, it's beautiful, it's how our hair was meant to be like. So ain't no ugly phase, none of that. Let me see if there are any more questions in regards to these. There's no more question, you know. Alright, y'all, so thanks so much for tuning into this video. Like I said, go ahead and subscribe. I'm gonna see you in the next video, And stay tuned for all the juicy teas that's about to come. Juicy. It's a lot to learn and a lot to love over here. Thanks for tuning in to the Warm Vibes Experience.
My Loc Journey.
Wow, that's really retro.